Good morning, everyone. Is everyone feeling okay?
This is my first time public speaking. My name is Tam An. I go to CIS and I'm in grade 6. But before anything starts, I want to say thank you to all of the people that have helped me throughout this journey, and I appreciate it a lot. Back when I was in grade 5, I was just a girl. I once spent my whole morning doing and fixing my hair, making sure it was just as perfect as it could be. But the moment I stepped into a school building, a friend of mine came up to me and said, "Why does your hair look so messy? Did you even comb it?" I was furious and I wasn't quiet. I didn't keep my mouth shut on how disrespectful she was. And later, I did feel the fresh satisfaction of having people on my side. But 2 weeks later, little did I know, that girl woke up to her parents screaming and being cyberbullied harshly online. And that's when it hit me. Everyone has their own problems. Unfortunately, I of course felt really guilty for what I've done. But that girl got really used to being bullied by all the people around her. That's why it was just a usual day for her when I was talking bad about her. I learned that instead of perceiving someone as disrespectful like I did, we can choose to understand that everyone has their own problems that have pivoted in dispositions for others. After my experience, I knew that I gossiping about that girl wasn't really the right thing to do. But that didn't stop me from gossiping altogether, because nothing can. That's when I started wondering why gossip was so hard to quit. And after some time, I figured out why. Here's the challenge. Everyone here knows gossip is bad, but we still do it. Why? Well, gossip is not just random cruelty. It actually serves a purpose. It helps us to feel included and have something to go over. And from an evolutionary standpoint, social bonding back then was a tool that helped people to survive. Gossiping is basically natural, and scientists have shown that social bonding back then helped early communities to figure out who to trust, who's dangerous, and who need help. But our natural instinct has become a problem with the way we use it now. Alongside with social media and the impact of online messaging, we have let gossip to become mean-spirited as a way to bond against someone instead of for someone. We have let our natural human impulse for the worst purpose, and that's why I came up with this idea. This is where gossip flip comes in, and I would love to test this with everyone in the room. First, think of someone who is not in this area. Okay, you got that person? Now turn to the person next to you guys and say something nice. You know what? You just gossiped. But that felt different, didn't it? Well, the same insight, the same social bonding, the same evolutionary satisfaction, but nobody is hurt. Well, that's basically my idea of gossip flip. My idea is to change how we describe people when they're not around. And by doing so, it will change a lot of people's perspective on you. As I've been practicing gossip flip myself, I realized that when we spread our appreciation and good impression of others, it will build up people's perception on me due to my kindness. I won't say that gossip will make more people love you guys, but by doing so, will show you who genuinely cares about the kindness inside you. And for your own self, gossip flip helps you see and point out the good in others, to keep you reminded that there are still some good going on in this world that we can smile at and learn from. Now, a 2024 study by the Stanford Graduate School of Business has shown that gossiping about absent others actually helps to spread group communities and build social bonds. When I first read that, I really disagreed. But now, I think they're right. But with one condition. It depends entirely on what you're gossiping about. Gossip does help build bonds and strengthen communities, but only if you flip what you're bonding over. Well, when we gossip flip, we don't just protect someone, but we change the culture around us. We can't stop talking about other people. We're human, but we can't choose the words he used to say. A better tomorrow only starts when we change the way we describe people when they're not around. Thank you.